Philly Sports, Love and Pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny, Gordy, Joe, and Jay. What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Going on.
You know, it's time. It's time once again for the championship edition of the Eagles Roundtable preseason. And, fuck. I mean, we already had the wrap up at the Super Bowl, but I feel like we kind of have to reminisce a little bit. I know the team doesn't want to reminisce, which I get. You know, everybody's getting all uppity about it, and we could touch on it if you guys want to.
They can't go out there for 45 fucking seconds.
No, I actually like that they're not going out.
What does that get anyone?
Well, what does it get them?
Take 10 seconds and be prideful for the work that you're doing.
They've already done that.
Not even gonna, what? With what? Who?
They've already done that. They sat in a whole fucking ceremony for hours and got those fucking rings.
I know this is the closure. It's like the bad ex. You gotta fucking go get coffee one more time.
No, that's it. They're done. This
that's
is
the problem with relationships, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I've been in one for 6.
This is it's time to turn the page, and that's what they're doing. I love it.
Are they gonna have a patch?
What'd you say?
Are they gonna have a patch?
Is there a
That's
patch?
a good question.
I don't know.
Also,
I didn't
like,
see anything.
you say that they're turning the page, but if you go anywhere around the practice facility in any of the locker rooms, there's just giant fucking Super Bowl letters on the walls and shit. So like, you turn the page or not?
Jeff's not turning the page.
Yeah, it's because he's too busy charging you $18 for a tub of fries.
Well, why do you need a tub of fries?
Ugh, I hate
question.
them fucking fries.
All right, it's time.
Those and Rocky, overrated.
I mean,
It's like $18 cold stadium fries are overrated. That's bold. That's a bold statement.
what a take.
They were cooked 20 minutes before kickoff.
That's a heavy pour, son.
The good stuff.
It's time.
That is a pretty heavy pour, but I'm going. Going in.
1987 Deer Park.
Going vintage.
Poland Springs.
Vintage straight from the fucking spring.
I got that out of my basement.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think do you guys like that they're not obviously we see where Kenny stands on this, but what do you guys think? Jay, you're the one in the bottom left, so I'm going to start with you.
Oh man, I'm on like psychology thinking here. I don't really know. You're supposed to like congratulate yourself when you do well. Like you're supposed to reinforce that shit. That's true. Also, here's my real question. Is the entire thing built around doing that way too much already anyway? Probably. Like we got a ring ceremony. We've been jerking off to it for how long? Like I don't know that on opening night they need to go out for the banner.
I that's where I stand. Joe, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it makes a difference either
You're
way.
kind of like indifferent.
It's like just come out ready for the game. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. I mean, listen, I'm not saying they gotta let go. If it hypes them up to let go of the Super Bowl, I mean, I'm still wearing the same shirt from the post Super Bowl.
You haven't watched it either.
So
He hasn't changed.
I apply fresh underneath deodorant though. If that's what you got to do to get over it, that's fine.
It smells like a fucking loose Zepp under there.
Just come out ready for the game. That's all I care about. I mean, come out, watch the banner, don't watch the banner. Just, take the opening kickoff, touch back, push on first down. Just give that big F you to the Packers, and that's it. Then go from there.
Gordy, what about you?
I mean, I don't have any problem with them not doing it. I will say for some of the veterans, the guys that are maybe only got a year or two left, there's part of me who would like to see Lane go out and do it. You know what I mean? Like some of those kind of guys. But as far as the team, listen, they're all in it together, so they're all going to do that together. And I'm fully behind it. But Jay's not wrong.
So you're
should pat
saying
yourself on the back a little bit.
But you're saying go out for the fans, right? Not for him.
Listen, if I'm Lane Johnson, I want to go out and see that banner raised.
They're going to see it. They already saw it.
Yeah, that's true. They are going to see it, but they're not going to be out there while it's going up.
I think that this is 100% for the fans. It's not about the team. The fucking
No, the
whole team's not even there.
That's true. And the
I
team
mean,
got their rings.
this isn't
and they got
that
all their
team,
other stuff.
and I think part of this is that, like, you want to talk about the psychology, right, Jay? I think part of this is that this is not that team. This is a different team, and I think that they have to come into the season
Lost
thinking
like
that
3
they're
players. They lost 3 starters.
yeah, that's 3 fucking starters, Kenny.
You're acting like they lost the whole entire offense.
It's a different team. Do you agree or no?
3 fucking players. It can't be.
You're
different-
disrespecting Rick Lovato. You're disrespecting Rick Lovato, and I won't take it. Okay, they lost 4 starters.
Listen. All I'm saying is
All
that
right.
this is a new year. It's a new team. I just don't think it's like it's this huge deal that they need to be. What do they need to be standing out there arm in arm with each other's hands on the cock while they drop the sheet off the fucking banner? I don't get it.
I'll put you in a different mind frame, right? This means they're going to be in the locker room. And that means the first time they're going to see the banner is when they're announced.
When the offense is announced or whatever.
The offense is announced, right? So
It's got to be offense, right?
Jalen Hurts
Fuck yeah.
hasn't seen the banner, and he just slow walks outside the tunnel.
He won't even look
The
up.
banner's
He won't
there.
even
Here you go.
look up.
He looking
He
at
won't even
that
fucking
shit.
look up. He won't look up.
He won't, but the rest of the team fucking will.
No, you know what? Someone's gonna look up like slightly, and Hurts is gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" We agree.
He's gonna fucking do the twist his arm like motherfucker. Nah, I just don't. I don't know.
Indian Vertum.
I think this is a
Him and
fan
Nurple.
thing. I think this is a fan thing. I don't know. Whatever. I see. According to like the internet, I pretty much look at everything opposite of almost everyone apparently. So, but we can't get into that stuff because we're here to talk about the Eagles home.
You're muffled again.
Again?
Nah,
There you go.
I don't know. I
That's
think you were
better.
just on it.
Get those bricks pointed.
Might be eating this fucker.
Dave was treating that mic like he treats corn on the cob.
Nah, the internet's fucked up. Somebody hit a pole down the street.
Yeah.
This guy's making fun of my internet.
Also, that's too morbid. Never mind. We won't go there. So,
Well, now
Some-
you gotta do it.
something really fucking weird happened this morning in Downingtown. It's like headlines everywhere. Somebody was driving one way, like east or whatever on a road, smashed a deer, and then someone driving the opposite way, the deer went through the windshield and killed an 18-year-old dude.
Ah,
Brutal.
that's all. That's all.
That's-
I told you it was morbid.
That's Final Destination.
That's Final Destination kind of shit
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
It really is. So anyway,
How fast do you think they had to be going 60 to propel that deer?
I mean, it's a 45 road, so I mean, we could,
Yes, yeah.
you know,
I
we
mean,
could-
You're really
Maybe.
living up to the and pain right now. It's good.
Yeah.
I need
really
I need like blood drips for the screen.
We're gonna do the physics of this. Deal
Yeah,
hunt.
let's set it up. Let's do some measurements and no.
If Vehicle X was driving out,
The most fucked up part is that the first guy didn't stop.
Jesus.
well, I mean, like, if you hit a deer and your car can keep driving, what the fuck's the difference?
God.
You know, like, it's not like you can go, you can't get the guy's fucking digits.
No, I mean, it's not his fault.
Excuse
you
me, Mr. and Mrs. Doe.
know. Anyway. I don't know. All right, so let's move on from that stupid. That's the stupid subject. I hate it. But like the weird comparisons people are drawing to this banner thing is just blowing my mind. And I haven't even had that much of this yet, so it's not that.
It's really not this, like, some passionate fucking thing. You guys are right. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's not going to make them win. It's not going to make them lose. But, like, we have taken this shit way too fucking far with everything lately. Just, like, stretching the stuff out as far as you can to really just divide everything into, like, this rivalry pack bullshit. This fucking... You're totally right. If he would have went, like, 6 for 7 with 3 home runs, everyone would be like, you should wear them every time.
Exactly.
You should wear this color
You're
every
like-
time.
They're acting like he did, like, you know, he went 1 for 4 in one game and had, you know, an error in the field, and they're like, look at this is what happens when he wears the yellow cleats. It's why he can't do it. It's like, you guys are so fucking stupid, man. Like,
Well,
it's
he
just so
He
stupid.
muffed 2 base paths.
I really genuinely think that only about half of Philadelphia's fan base was prepared to actually win a Super Bowl because it's fucked a lot of people up. They don't even know. They're like, "What do I complain about?"
I know, dude. You're spot on. Like the Super Bowl has broken people. It really has.
Well, and I think
Here and elsewhere.
well, that's like the first one, everyone was just so shocked and happy we did it, and we knew the team would be totally fucking different because no one was back. But this team's returning, or only lost 3 starters, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, so like the team's basically the same. So like people are more like, dude, I can't wait till they go 2-2. I can't fucking wait. People are gonna lose their shit.
First Super Bowl was a sweat to the end. This one was just a fucking ass
Party,
party.
fucking
It was
party is what it was.
Sucked.
Oh yeah, Kenny had no fun.
I didn't.
Where were you?
I just don't.
Don't answer that.
I just don't understand. Yeah, I do understand it actually. When you win,
This is what happens when you're left with heat and baseball for 2 months and nothing else.
Fucking heat. The fucking heat.
People, it's hot, they're sweating, and it's just baseball. And not even like important baseball.
hit somebody. Can't even yell, hit somebody. No, I don't think that this city is a baseball town. I don't think, at the end of the day, I mean, like, I don't think that's a hot take. I think that, this city is a football town. And then, everything else.
You could argue it's football Sixers in a lot of cohorts.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like the Phillies, unfortunately, have had a lot of down years. And
A lot. Most
know.
of the whole entire fucking thing is down here.
So then you got the people that are complaining now that the Phillies are good but not winning championships. So, but that's not cool. We don't want to be good. We want to win championships. Like, all right, whatever.
It is a hard argument, and we should talk about that real quick. Like, I think that was one of your points. What's a good season? It's like it's hard, because you really want that championship, but like at some point,
Kenny's jumping to the last bullet point.
Well, we can talk about a good season for the Phillies without spoiling the ending.
All right, well, that's all the time we have today.
That wraps this up.
Great segue, Kenny. See you guys next week.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what the level of, like, at some point when you realize you don't win the World Series, what is the level of acceptability, right?
I mean, I don't know. I look at it this way: there's one team that wins. So, like I always say, this is like one of my favorite things to say. It's not a hot take to predict that a team is not going to win the championship. It's just not.
Right.
And so when people go on the internet and they're like, dude, they have no chance to win the World Series. Like, okay, dude, that's like going outside and pissing in the wind and it blowing back in your face. I don't care. Like, they have a chance to win this World Series. That's the point. The point is that they have a chance. If your chance is more than null, which doesn't happen all the time around here. That's the other thing. People forget. We act like we're like this championship city where we're always competing for fucking titles. That's not how it is here.
Yeah, that's because like the 18, 19, 20-year-olds have largely had successful teams.
And largely that's been the Eagles.
Yeah, but I mean, you could argue the Sixers have been pretty good the last 8-9 years, right? I mean,
yeah, they have.
So like that's winning and going to the playoffs consistently. The Flyers are about 50% of that time, and the Phillies the last 7 years have been a great team.
So you've heard it here first, people.
So.
It's Gen Z's fault. Okay, Kenny said it, not me.
I'm not involved with that. I don't.
No, it's a good point though, because I think a lot of the people that we see anyway in our faces online are probably younger. Like, let's be real, they're probably less than 30 or 35. I mean, there's not a ton
for sure.
So I think a lot of that stuff that we see on the internet is probably based on younger age group, but I don't know. Everybody should just kind of like enjoy the ride a little bit more. I feel like that Facebook group has also ruined me, and I need to leave it, but I kind of can't. The negativity that is in that group is on a different fucking level. It's
What group?
crazy.
You broke up.
The Philadelphia one, the Phillies one.
Oh.
It's brutal. Why do I keep breaking up? I'm gonna kill someone.
I don't think you broke up.
You were fine for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Kenny's worst nightmare. There's mediators tonight.
So yeah, now listen. Let's dive into the bullet list. We want to start at the end, Kenny, since you just.
Ow.
All right, so listen. Let's start with the first thing, and the first thing is: do you have a hot take for this upcoming season? It sounds like Kenny's hot take is that the team is the same, and they're just going to win easy, and everything's going to be hunky dory. Kenny, is that your hot take for the year?
My hot take is that you will stop being stupid.
That's a pretty hot take. I don't know.
My hot take.
Oof.
I think that Dotson is going to be 500 yards.
That's your hot take. Your
It
hot
is.
take.
I think because I think
What's up,
Hurts is
Laura?
going to have a great year. I really do. I think Hurts is going to elevate it, and I think Dotson's going to get more involved, and I think actually the tight end is going to suffer the most this year.
Why don't you just go
that
on?
too hot
Why don't
take?
you just make a hot take and say that Hurts is going to have 4,000 yards?
Yeah, but there's probably legitimately
Is that too hot?
40-ish% people that probably agree with that. How hot is that?
Oh, really? You think there's that many people that think he's going to throw for
you have
4,000?
strong Hurts defenders. You don't think so? So maybe not 40, but at least 20.
That's a pretty low number, isn't it?
I don't know. 3 people leaving is a big number to you.
3 starters?
They stink.
Oh
Slay.
my God.
Except for Slay. You're really going to miss Josh Sweat and his 6 sacks?
Don't act like Josh Sweat did nothing.
I can for 18-ish games.
All right,
Showed up in
what's-
the Super Bowl.
So your hot take is Jahan Dotson again? You're going back to this? Well, wasn't this your hot take last year
Yeah.
too?
And I'm going to keep doing it as long as he's on the team.
Kenny's just sticking with the same hot take. I kind of love it actually. All right, let's reverse the order. Gordy, what's your hot take for the year?
Jahad Campbell ends up taking over the starting position from God, who's the dude that's got hurt last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dean.
Jahad. Yeah, Campbell will take over for Dean, and it won't be close. Dean's never going to have a chance to get that spot back.
So he's on the pup for 4 games. So you're saying that he's going to secure the starting role in four games?
I believe he will. I think the guy's that good.
Yeah. I think they're already done with Dean.
Yeah, it's the tea leaves that I'm reading, Kenny.
Grumble them.
I don't know. Kenny and Gordy almost never read from the same page.
I think Campbell is we're so lucky stupid that he fell to 31.
Yes.
You know what
As long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intervene.
All right, no, that's cool. That's
No.
good.
And like for me, like Dean's the same thing. Like, guy's really good when he's healthy. He's just never healthy, right? Like, so Jahad Campbell's bigger, stronger, faster. If their linebacking core is healthy, I just think they end up with Jahad in there, and I think he runs with it, and they never look back. Nakobe can go play somewhere else next year and make a nice career for himself, but won't be with the Eagles.
Interesting.
Not knocking the guy either. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's interesting. So let's just riff off of it. So do you guys agree with that? Do you think that that's possible? Do you think that that's probable?
I think it's probable.
I think it's already happened. I'm serious.
This hot take is so cold.
This hot take is so cold that it already fucking happened.
Well, I think we'll for sure he'll still get it in the field because they're going to eventually, throughout the season, probably drop Jahad Campbell on the edge in some packages. So you're going to have Dean on the field.
Right.
He's going
And,
to get his snaps, but it's not going to be the majority.
right.
Like,
And then who's the other one? Trotter, right? He would be the other guy.
Yeah, he's another one.
But I mean,
Trotter,
he's the other guy, right? Like he's the other one.
Smile
that played-
Mondin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Munden, right? Munden plays the Bond position mostly, right?
No, Trot plays the ball position.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Well, at least on their depth chart. I mean, who knows who's going to do what? But
I know. Yeah. The depth chart almost doesn't even matter.
yeah, there's putting dudes on there.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Okay. Interesting. Joe, what about you?
I'm actually going to kind of piggyback off Kenny's point, but I think he's going to be hot for the first half of the season, being John Dotson, and then they're going to move him.
Oh, I like that.
I think he's getting moved because he's on his last year, and they love Darius Cooper,
The fucking Vikings need a wide receiver. They just
So-
traded for Adam Thielen.
and someone's going to get hurt in the league, and they're going to want Dotson, or they'll give up late-ish mid pick.
Can you imagine if they got a first for him?
Yeah.
Commanders fans would be.
I mean, it depends on how, if he looks great, and depending on, I mean, like you said, he's not under control, so he's not going to get something crazy. But
But
I
if he
think
was
Darius-
playing, if he was
I
playing
think
to the
Darius Cooper
level,
finishes the year as the third wide receiver.
if he was playing to the level, all right. So if he was, but if Dotson was playing to that level, would they really trade him? They wouldn't.
They're not going to re-sign him.
What about Michi though, or Mechie?
There's Mechie and Cooper.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
definitely
think
make an
Cooper's going to
argument
get
for
more of
him.
the field than Michi?
I mean, he was here all camp. Mechie came in late, so
Yeah,
if
we
Messi
saw
can
that
pick
in
it
the
up,
Dodgers.
if he can pick up the offense and stay healthy, and but he definitely can. He's got the physical attributes for it. But they're going to look to move. This is my hot take. They're going to look to move him.
Hot take. So Joe, you think they're gonna move Dotson and Cooper ends up the wide receiver 3?
Oh. Grand Slam Yankees.
Fart noise. Jay, what about you?
How hot do we want this hot take to be?
You can make it as hot as you want. As hot, steaming hot. Like that hot news that I came out with the morbidity of this situation.
All right. So, I have two that I feel really good about. So, I think we'll go defense first. I think the Eagles lead the league in turnovers.
Ooh. All right.
I think I played with Cooper DeJean leads the league in individual turnovers. I think he's a menace, and if they can find a solution at safety that works, that's not him, he's just going to be all over the field and a lot to deal with. And if it's not interceptions, it's going to be forced fumbles. Like, I just think he's coming into year 2. And sometimes you look at a guy who played that well in year 1 and go like, well, there may be some regression there. I don't see it. I think he's a menace. DeJean.
Cooper.
I just think he's a menace, and it's been a long time since I think the Eagles had a rookie that looked like that in his rookie season. I mean, you see him coming over in the Super Bowl, coming over after that pick, and Zach Bond's like, "Did you see me do this, and then you came off the coverage and picked that ball? That's how that just fucking happened." And he's like, "Maybe." He's like, "Dude, that's some like veteran shit. That's crazy." So like. Zach Bond knows what good football looks like. I just think his instincts are crazy, and I think he's going to be an anchor for a long time. But I think, I think you're bound to get some improvement from Q. That other cornerback positions is a question, but you got some guys who like being around the ball, and I think you're going to see that a lot this year.
Interesting. So I love it. I love it. I know that last year the Eagles led the league in turnover margin, but I think that was largely because of the offense, obviously, not turning over the ball. They did lose their leading interception getter. So that'll be a rule.
Who is that?
CJ.
And he stole like 3 of them from Quinion.
Yeah, they bounced off Quinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, CJ was the leader at 6, and then second was Reed at 4. But yeah, I mean, listen, if this defense can force turnovers, whether they're interceptions or fumbles, I could give a fuck. I would love that. I'm all about the defense, man. I love defense. So, but yeah, I think you're onto something else too with Cooper. I think that's actually kind of leads to my hot take of the season. I think that Cooper is going to be not in the conversation for MVP because that's impossible. But I think that Cooper is going to be like one of the best defensive players in the league, and I think it'll be talked about like to that level. And I feel like that's still a hot take because he's not like that he's not really that right now. He's only a year 2 guy. I just think that he's different. I don't know. Like you said, he's got different field vision. He's got ball skills that, I mean, I don't know. I just love his skills. I love his skill set, and I love that he's not afraid to get into every play. And he seems to be able to read offenses really well. And I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
Yeah.
And I got his jersey. And it took forever.
Not like the white guy wearing the white guy jersey. I love it.
It's true. Yeah, I know. I usually it's not that often I get the opportunity to wear a white guy jersey.
Gotta take it when you can get it.
That's right. That's right. But that's kind of where I stand on that. I mean, I do love that, Jay. Though I love that to see. What is it? What is this? I would love to see the defense just ball hawk and just like, man, could you imagine a couple turnovers on Thursday, a couple interceptions? You could see it. I mean, you could see it happening. I mean, that team's a little bit, obviously we'll kind of get into the Cowboys. I didn't really put this on the list, but I feel like we should just talk about the week 1 matchup a little bit. And I was thinking about, the matchup, and it's not, if you look at it on paper, it's not really that much of a matchup. That's the kind of thing that I don't like though about this game, because in the NFL, those are usually the games that bite you. And
Right.
the fact that this game is at home and is the banner night and is like very high emotional night, it has the setup to possibly be a letdown, and I don't want that to happen, obviously. But like, I don't know, convince me that it can't.
Well, they're definitely the better team in almost every category.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't. They might not. People are like blowout. I mean, I think they're gonna win around 11.
Okay.
By 11. So I think it's gonna be a little tight. They'll pull away late.
Fourth quarter touchdown or
I
something.
mean, Dak could easily. He could easily throw for 400.
He could throw for 404 TDs. I mean,
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
but then he could also throw for 1 and throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah, you don't know what Dak you're gonna get, but I mean, he's a good quarterback. I mean, he's not like he's top 12, right? You think?
Yeah,
Maybe right
he is.
outside that.
I think so.
He's healthy, yeah.
And he's got George Pickens, who opens up the whole field.
As long as he's not getting a personal foul.
Just punching people along the way.
Well, I mean,
That should be part of the Eagles' game plan, just to be clear.
Oh my God, yeah.
Him off.
Oh,
Yeah, pissing them off.
they should be talking shit to him during pregame warmups.
They should put Q on him just for that. Just get in this guy's fucking face.
He covered him when Pittsburgh was here, right?
Probably did. Yeah, probably.
Or was Q still not following though? He was only on the left side.
He was only on one side, yeah.
yeah.
So was he zoning?
Oh, definitely.
That Slay was right. Well, they didn't have to
Slay
move him
was,
around.
Slay was the glue.
Slay was always right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kenny. What do you think about this game? Is this a possible?
Letdown?
Yeah.
No. I put it at like 5% chance. I'm pretty confident that I don't think they're gonna blow them out, but I'm pretty confident that they'll win that game.
Anybody else think it's possible?
Yeah, I'm kind of burned. I'll show you why I'm kind of burned if you give me just a second.
Hopefully,
Jay's getting props.
I don't need. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a problem.
Butt plug.
Freaking
Butt
Carrot
plug.
Top over here.
Butt plug.
All right.
Yeah. Uh huh.
That did not feel good, to be clear. We got beat in the last game at the vet. We go and lose the Super Bowl, and it's a different team. But like, then we come home and we got to play the Bucks again in our new stadium, and they're like, "We're gonna close out your old stadium, and you're gonna lose to us, and we're gonna open your new stadium." And it's a different team. It's a different team. But Jesus Christ, can it happen? Absolutely, man. Like, this
I think-
Cowboys team
yeah.
does not want to let this fucking narrative continue, and it could happen. It's the NFL.
And I know the Eagles didn't make the schedule, but to put the Cowboys week 1 after the season where the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and it's on banner night. It's the Cowboys. It's a division rival. Like that's, I listen. I know the Eagles didn't do it, but it makes for great TV, I guess. Right? I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It makes me worried, honestly, because ever since the schedule came out, they're like, "Oh, Cowboys is Super Bowl banner night," and that's all the shit has been about. That's it, and they know that too. So that's all I'm saying. I don't want to get Kirk Cousined.
There's Joe Webbed. There's ways. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm confident that the Eagles are going to win, but I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not avenues to this being the tragedy on Thursday.
Yeah, like so one of the things that makes me worried, right? Like it's such a high emotional night also for the fans, right? Because the fans are going to be hype as fuck. They're going to unveil that banner. We're going to be all fucking hype and shit. Like, okay, what if the offense comes out and fucking throws a pick 6 like out the gate? Okay, now like I'm worried. I'm actually worried because this fucking fan base is so psychotic that like it could start getting grumbly in the fucking building night 1 because
That
of
could
the
absolutely happen.
because of the high of the banner. That makes me a little worried. I don't know.
I mean, it could, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, the banner thing. Listen, if they throw a pick 6, there's gonna be boos. I mean, I don't care if they. It's
It doesn't matter what
the
night.
10th ring the 10th banner in a row they win. It's a new season. Pick 6 against the Cowboys. He's going to get boos. You're going to hear it.
That's true. That's a good point.
There's a lot of different ways this can go. I mean, the Eagles are obviously a more talented team. They're the more stable team when it comes to just staying, where they need to be mentally and emotionally during a game. So I'm not really worried about the high of the Super Bowl thing.
Sidney Brown is starting safety though, so
Well, I'm getting I was getting there.
That-
The Cowboys
That's where
thing,
the turnovers are going to
Everyone.
start, baby.
yeah, that's
Cowboys thing,
scare
they can
everyone.
go 15 different directions with the coach, the Michael Parsons nonsense. They're them feeling like they have to prove something. Now George Pickens is here, and then in terms of the football, I mean, I know they only say it's only your second corner and the other safety spot, but it's the same side of the field theoretically.
Yeah, it could be.
Just like that second quarter. I mean, you got Sidney Brown back there. He's the most he's like the polar opposite of a Vic Fangio safety. Like he's see ball, get ball. He's not like in this scheme is you have to be in position
Yep.
throughout the whole play.
I think Makuba is going to be the starter. I think he just got.
I think he is too if he's healthy though.
Yeah.
Like he practiced today. He was a full participant, so hopefully. And Dory Jackson and Bennett. I mean, you have no idea. I mean,
They said
thankfully, I don't know what Schottenheimer's going to do, but I know CD Lamb played a lot of. He likes to go in the slot, which would actually work out to our benefit because that's where Coop is. And then you put Quentin and Quinn on File Pickens, and then you can
Yeah, who's number 2 there
where
in the Cowboys? I mean, traditionally Lamb would be the 3, right? Slot. So who's
That's
the other
slot.
guy? Who's the other guy?
who do you have over there?
I'll
I
check
don't
it
remember.
out.
Turpin?
But,
Not
I
a
don't
one.
think no.
That's what it means. Like, who the fuck's the other guy?
Yeah. So that whole side of the field, and then them trying to over protect
Tolbert.
that side of the field, and you get
Who?
smoked by Ferguson.
Tolbert.
You know what I mean?
It's between Tolbert and Turpin, but I think Ferguson's probably going to play a bigger role than wide receiver
Oh yeah,
3.
for sure.
Oh, Jake Ferguson. You're on the list, pal.
And if you can't get pressure,
Fuck.
Turd, turd,
I think
turd Ferguson.
they'll be fine getting pressure, especially up the middle, which is the best place to get pressure. So I think Moira Jones is going to have a fantastic year. I don't see it happening in short. I think the Eagles win. I don't think they blow them out, but I think they win. But I'm not going to sit here and say I don't see a way that everybody can be really pissed off on Friday morning. You know what I
It's
mean?
early in the season too. I mean, we
Yeah.
have not been strong in the beginning because we don't. We've had this argument too. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't play our players in the preseason, and I don't think we should. But this is one of those situations where it's like, but should we have? Because you kind of got to beat the Cowboys.
Right, like this is a game that you can't really lose. Like you can lose. It's not a must win, right? But it's a division game. It's an NFC game. Like you got to win your division games.
It's different than playing the Patriots week 1, which was last year.
Kenny doesn't
years
think it's a
ago.
big deal because he thinks Jaden Daniels is going to forget how to play football. So that's fine. But if Jaden Daniels doesn't forget how to play football, the Commanders are going to win this division.
They don't need to win the division to make noise in the playoffs.
Whoa, we are. Y'all are fucking. You're already at the Eagles won't win the division. Both
I
of
just
you.
said they don't need to. I said they don't
No.
need to.
No, you just
That's-
accepted his premise like they can't win the fucking division. You were like,
No, I didn't-
I know they're not
need
going to
to
win the division, but Jesus,
I didn't say
Christ.
they're. I didn't say they're.
Like
I didn't say they're not going to win the division.
You got Joe. Joe's ready to quit over here. Joe, we'll bring him back. Sit down.
Joe's walking out. This fucking something out.
Yeah. I had to check something. I thought I heard a child screaming upstairs. But
Oh no. Oh, jeez.
No. I'm not saying that they're not going to win the division. I'm saying that if Jaden Daniels doesn't forget how to play football, the Commanders are a serious threat in the division. Is all I'm
The
saying.
Commanders are going to finish third because they're fucking going to regress really hard. Dude, do you know how many games they won last year on a one-possession bullshit Hail Mary against the Bears? Because the fucking safety is celebrating in the other end.
That was one game.
No,
There's
no,
3 or
no.
4.
No. That was one game, though. I'm saying.
Yeah, but there
right.
are several games.
Real
And they
good
only-
observation there.
They're only
So-
the only playoff team they beat with the Eagles when Jalen Hurts got hurt.
They overachieved by a million
They did.
miles.
Jane Daniels is still going to be good, but that team is old, and there's a serious regression to the mean coming. I think.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
You have Zach Ertz and Debo Samuel.
Since
Dave
we're,
loves the Reds.
since we're
Dave loves the Commanders. Next topic.
yeah, so since we're like on the Commanders, I want to go through the Commanders schedule. I want to know what we think that they're going to come out with, wins and losses. So let's just rip it out. All right, let's just do it. So the first 4 games, okay? Giants at home, at Green Bay, home against the Raiders, at the Falcons. What's that?
2-2.
3-1.
2-2.
2-2.
I was thinking 3-1. Who do you guys got them
Who
losing
you
to?
are because you're a closet Commanders fan.
Who do you got them
Packers.
losing to?
Packers and
Michael
Falcons.
Yeah.
Parsons.
You got them losing to the Falcons.
Yep.
Pack and Falcons, yeah.
We're believers in Michael Penix? I'm just asking. I'm not saying you can't be.
No, 2 Chainz, Kurt's coming back, baby.
No, I believe in Kirk Cousins.
The guy's a fucking loser. He's been a loser. You guys just like this is the Great White Hope fucking shit.
I love
Kirk Cousins is
No.
such a fucking nerd. He's such a fucking nerd.
My homie brings up the app on Great Clips and goes to get a haircut.
Yeah, I could beat up Kirk Cousins, and that's not saying much. I don't fight.
All right, so let's say they're 2-2 at worst, which is crazy.
All right.
But all right, fine, they're 2-2.
A lot of red flags coming from you.
At the Chargers, home against the Bears, at the Cowboys.
1-2.
Yeah.
No,
Now I'll
2-1.
say 1-2. So I had 3-1, 4-3.
Wait, Read that again. I got the at and home. The home
Yeah,
and
okay.
away
At the Chargers,
loss.
Thank you.
home against the Bears,
Win.
Win.
When
at the Cowboys.
L.
yeah, it's a loss. Yeah, 1-2.
Okay, so you got them. You got them 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay, then they're at Kansas
Dave has
City.
them winning the Super Bowl by the Bears game, apparently.
Then they're at
Well-
Kansas City.
Because I said 4 and 3.
I said Dave.
No, he
Oh,
said
Dave.
me.
I have a list, but I didn't think it was that bad.
It
All right.
was.
Dave.
At Kansas City.
Al.
Loss.
Okay, home against Seattle.
Oh, that's probably.
Win.
They probably
No,
win
that's
that.
a win.
They
That's a win. That's a
probably
win.
win that.
That's a win.
Home against Detroit.
Loss.
Loss.
Detroit's
this-
gonna be fucking pissed.
The schedule is brutal. Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, Kenny's right.
I
They're
would
so
bet my
bad.
mortgage. I would bet my mortgage that the Lions blow them out.
Hey,
No,
that's gonna kill-
It's not going to be a
hey,
close game.
might kill somebody.
Yeah.
For real.
Is that in? Is
Jane
that
Daniels
Commanders?
might not make it out of the game, actually.
No, you might not.
No, it's home. It's a home game, Kenny.
Doesn't matter.
They're gonna lose by 60.
No, it's
Barry-
in the commit. It's at Washington.
Yeah.
No,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
it's an even better reason for them to lose by 60.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. That's a problem.
And then they're at Miami. So
Win.
Yeah, I don't think Miami's
Miami
worse
fucking
than the
stinks.
They're
league.
close
All
to 500. You're not wrong. They're close to 500 with that schedule. That's a brutal schedule.
I mean, guys, I would put money on it right now that they're going to be better than 500.
Well, what do you want? 9 and 8, Dave?
No,
No.
I want.
No, I think
want
they're going to
9
be 10 and 7
back.
or better.
I want 9 and 7 back.
I do too, Kenny. I really do.
I fucking hate.
I was in therapy today, and a client was like, "Do you know how beautiful the schedule was when everything was divisible by 8 and 4?" And I was like, "I can't believe you just said that to me." Yes,
Yes, because you're right.
100%.
Yeah, no, I think 10 and 7 are better. Honestly, I don't even know what the win total is. I didn't even look that up.
I'd say 10 and 7 max. Max. That schedule's tough.
For the Commanders, yeah, 10 and 7 max. Best they do.
You guys are a
Where's
little
the rest, Dave? Come
in
on.
your bag right now.
Huh?
You guys are a little in your bag right now. I think.
I would have said more before you read me the schedule, to be clear.
You can help yourself there, Dave. Go at that schedule. It's like putting the glove on.
They're doing a lot of
The
questionable
glove
shit
didn't
right now.
fit. The glove didn't fit.
Oh, didn't fit.
Just for
Do you
the
care if I
record.
stop taking my blood pressure pills for a week before I try this glove on? Is that okay with you guys?
What OJ's at home googling how to make my hands swollen.
And it fucking worked.
He's like
And it
keeping
and
a
it
bowl
fucking
before
worked.
midnight.
What a fucking genius, this guy. He just put fucking rubber bands around his fucking arm. Made his hand look all fucking huge. The over under, guys, just so you know, just to
always
make you
know.
guys feel so much better about yourselves and dunk on me. The
9.
over under for the Commanders this year is 9.5.
Yeah,
Yep.
10
that's
max.
not gonna get it done.
Probably.
What done?
I think
The division.
It's not winning the division.
No, it's not.
I'm just thinking who is
Man,
going to win the division.
my wheels were turning.
There's a world where the Eagles are 10 and 7 this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think so. Like, twofold, right? First of all,
And Dave loves it. Who does Dave love more, the Commanders or Miles Sanders?
or Carson Wentz.
First Wentz.
610-222-0975.
Joel Embiid.
I have a text from him saying that he's giving
Well,
him
it'd
one
be-
more year. One more year. One more year.
I do. I did say that. I'm in for one more year. I give him one more year. If he lets me down again and he gets injured and can't fucking do it again, I'm out.
Dave,
What?
you don't
That's
have that many. You don't have that many years left.
That's what I said. I'm giving him one. I'm giving him one more year, man. That's it.
Dave, don't change, Dave. Don't
One
change.
more year. One more year.
You beautiful bastard. Don't change a thing.
Oh,
His knees are fucking jello.
And Dave's got him winning an MVP.
I did not say. that.
10-9-8, Dave. 10-9-8.
I did not. I did not say
Dude, the amount of begging it took him to win one MVP was
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Sorry,
the whole
Gordo.
city had
I
a
don't know where you're at on this.
Loser ass.
He should have won the one before that anyway.
That's probably true. That is
That's true,
probably
yeah.
true.
So,
Who's got the harder schedule, the Eagles or the Commanders?
Eagles do.
Eagles do.
Now, let me ask you something.
The problem is we have the North. The
North,
problem is
right.
that we all have the North. That's
North,
the
right.
problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Both Norths.
Both Norths. I just think, in the NFL, shit changes like literally year to year, right? And the teams that suck show up. It just happens. And the teams that were good don't show up all the time.
So the Giants will be better than the Commanders. Got it. All right, cool.
I just think
Well-
that you guys are too down on the Commanders. I really do.
Where do you have the Birds for their record?
Losing to the Commanders in the
where's
NFC
their-
Championship.
Listen,
there-
we'll
yeah.
talk about that later. Don't jump the fucking bullet points, Gordy.
Yeah, Jesus, man. He's got Kenny jumping him. He doesn't need your help, Gordon.
All right, so listen, we already did like the breakout bus player. I mean,
Stir the pot, Gordy. Stir the pot.
we kind
Stir that
of already did the breakout player by like in the hot take. A lot of us chose a player kind of. Does anybody have a breakout or a bust player that they want to bring up that they didn't talk about during the hot take?
Milton Williams is going to have an awful year this year. I know he's not on the Eagles, but I'm big time down on him. Hargraves, I just get the
Kenny is really good at predicting really bad defensive lineman seasons. He just is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. He's got a knack for it. He really does. But I would preferably an Eagles player, Kenny.
Okay,
Like,
you want a bust.
or a boom. Could be a boom. I don't really know if you're going to find a boom though,
More Jomo.
Well,
unless
what's
you
considered a boom?
unless you said fucking Dallas Goddard. Then I would call that a boom, I guess.
Well, what? 47 catches, 510 yards, and 6 touchdowns. I mean, that's probably booming for him if he plays every game.
Yeah. God, that's disgusting.
But that's like for an Eagles tight end. I feel like that's
Not
pretty
invested in that position.
good. Yeah, I feel like it's a good stat line.
I've been complaining about the tight end since this last year, and I guess I'm wrong, but Jesus.
There's a kid in Oregon.
Did you just say that he was gonna like a 500 yard was gonna be a boom?
No, I'm asking, what is a boom for Goddard? Like 750, 800?
850. 850.
No fucking shot.
What's his number from last year, Dave?
496.
500's a fucking boom.
No, that's what he got last year playing 10 games.
He's 40, dog.
If he can't play, listen, in 2021 he had 830. If he can't break 830, it ain't a boom.
He can't. Dave, he can't.
We know he can't.
830.
That's what he had. That's what he had.
Yeah, there's no shot.
I'll give you my boom because it's related here, though.
Then he ain't booming then. What do you got?
I got A.J. Brown. Here's where I'm going to go with it. You based it off of his numbers, off of Goddard. You based Goddard off of Goddard numbers. I'm going to base A.J. Brown off of A.J. Brown numbers. Career high in receiving yards. That would be 1,500.
I love that. I fucking love that.
Yeah, I think it's time to get Swole Batman his fucking, his due. He's one of the best, if not the best receiver in the NFL, and he has been a good fucking soldier. And I don't think you want to run Barkley the way you've been running Barkley. And I think with a new offensive coordinator and some new opportunities, maybe throwing the ball downfield a little bit more, I think AJ shines this year.
So you said 1,500. Did he get close to 1,500? He did, right?
1,496.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew he was like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that's a boom. I mean, he hasn't done that in the Eagles offense.
100% that's a boom. I mean, that's a boom even regardless.
I think people are putting too much stock in Barkley having a down year.
Oh, I agree, but he's going to...
Please go on, Kenny, because
Is it Barkley having a down year, or is it them just not leaning on him so much?
Well, hold on. Is it Barkley having a down year, or is it Barkley having
Normal year.
a normal, incredible running back year.
I'm talking about. I think that if the Eagles can figure out how to still run him the way they ran him, they'll do it again this year if it works. Obviously, the Super Bowl there was something on tape that made that worked. But I think if the Eagles go whatever they do in the first 4 games and they have that same feeling they did last year and they can figure out the run, I think they go right back to Barkley because there's nothing that would suggest that he's going to slow down in any way. If he's given the ball, I don't see a slowdown. I don't see a drop in production. There wasn't a nagging injury he started with or ended with or had in the offseason. He's been healthy. This is the healthiest he's ever been. And it's easy when your O-line and your tight ends are just fucking ripping open the line. You just walk through that shit. He's not really getting touched until the first tackler, which he probably makes miss most of the time. You know what I mean? So he's not taking those big hits. I'm just saying there's nothing that suggests that if the Eagles can't figure it out, that they'll not feed him the rock. If that's the way that the offense needs to get shifted back because Hurts is not, what we think or whatever.
That's interesting.
Is that a hot take? I don't know.
I think there's one other question for you there. Eagles were up in a lot of football games last year, and that meant that Barkley got some carries that maybe he wouldn't get otherwise. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't have the year he had last year, but I think there's multiple factors that it doesn't point to like Barkley not being as good. That's what I would say. I don't think he's going to be any less good. I could just see him having a few less yards, maybe the same number of touchdowns, which was probably wasn't very high.
His touches are going to drop, I think.
He might even. Well, they're gonna still push the shit out of that ball, right?
Yeah, correct.
Third one on the goal line.
Until Roger Goodell gets what he wants. Yeah.
Until next year, yeah.
Well,
It would be funny. It would be funny if he converts like someone, but then the people that converted last year convert back. You know what I mean? So like he gets the Dolphins, and then the Ravens vote the other way.
Well, the Ravens like get really good at the tush push, and then they're like, "Never mind, we'll keep it."
Yeah, this is a cheat code.
The Eagles should just teach like 2 teams how to do it, and then that's it. Just be done with it. Now, Kenny, it's interesting. I don't know. I think that if Saquon has like last year he had 345 carries, I think it was.
300.
So if he had around 300 with his average, that puts him around like 1650. And I think if he had 1650, that's a solid season.
Oh, I think if he gets 1,200 to 1,300, that's like a good solid season.
Not on 300 carries, it's not.
What's that average? 3,
4.
What were the numbers? What'd I say?
Yeah, you said 300 carries, 1,200 yards. That's 4 yards.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting.
4 yards per carry ain't it?
Well, Miles Sanders did that, and you loved him for fucking 4 years.
No, he didn't do that, asshole. Look it up. Look it up. Go ahead. Look it up.
He did less. He did less than that.
I'll
Did he
wait
do less
for you
than
to-
that? Did
I'll
he do
wait
less
for you
than
to
that,
look it up.
Dave?
No, yeah, okay. I'll wait for you guys to fucking look it up. Go
He
ahead.
got benched
Go
in
ahead.
the playoffs for
ahead.
Kenneth
Go
Gainwell.
look
I will do the
Go-
duty since Dave is
go
usually
look
the
it
stat
up.
guy. I'll look it up.
Miles Sanders had an average of 3.72 yards a carry.
No, it was like 4.9 or 5,
Fucking loser.
which is an elite fucking average for the record.
Oh, he's on
Average rushing. We'll get to it. Hold on.
Is he on the
4.9.
Cowboys?
4.9, right?
He had in 2019. Was he with the team for 4 years?
Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not talking about the bad years. I'm talking about the good years.
No, forget the bad. There are no bad years, Dave. I'm being honest with you. 4.6, 5.3, 5.5, and 4.9. Those are good numbers.
He's still a
Are good
fucking
numbers.
loser. Is he? Where's
He
he?
wasn't
playing?
here.
If he would have stayed
Dallas.
here, he would have stayed
See
good.
him on Thursday, baby.
I don't know if he will.
He might not.
He's probably on the PS.
Listen, if he would have stayed here, he would have been good here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but they won't win a Super Bowl with him.
Everybody would have been good here, Dave. Nobody would have been Saquon Barkley last year. Good.
2K say.
Stop.
2K stay. What the?
Oh, are we missing Gordy right now? Right.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
He's cucking.
2K say. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
I got no worries about their offense.
Oh, he is currently listed as the number 2 running back.
Who's won?
Javante Williams, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
they cut what's his face.
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
He just worked out for somebody. What did I see? He worked out.
None of them are any Rico Dowdle, you know.
See, listen. We are talking mad shit, right? Like,
I'm not
so
watching
there's
that fun game.
no reason to lose Thursday. None.
Nah, we're not gonna lose Thursday.
All right.
I don't think they're going to win by 40.
I hope they do though.
34.
It would be a fun time.
That's them college lines.
I might bet the latter.
Is this my first Cowboys game?
I think this is my first Cowboys game in a long time, and I'm looking
That's
forward
not
to it.
right, Jay.
You're the one that always wants to go see the Bears and the Bengals, bro.
Yeah, that Chargers game though was fucking electric, and you know it.
I mean,
That's-
I'm not saying you pick bad games. You're never like, give me the rival.
Yeah, I never want the NFC East.
I saw them in Dallas. Eagles Dallas in Dallas.
That's cool.
Sam
Did they
Bradford.
win?
Bradford, Jordan Matthews in overtime.
Sam Bradford. Wow.
Imagine being like, I rooted for Sam Bradford on my favorite team. Ugh. Sammy Sleeves.
We were there at one time. At one time, we were there in the dregs.
Who thought that was a good idea? Fucking Chip Kelly?
Yeah.
Well,
What
it
a
ended
bummer.
up working out because wasn't that like part of the fucking we got a first round pick or something for him?
Did they?
Yeah.
It traded a Super Bowl champion winning quarterback.
What do you mean?
What was the Sam Bradford trade?
I'm asking. I don't remember. I really don't.
Teddy Bridgewater got hurt. They traded him to the Vikings for a first round pick. And Carson Wentz started.
No. That's when they traded him away. Who did they trade him for?
Oh, trade him for.
Ooh, I don't know that.
Who did they trade for Sam Bradford?
Jeff
know that.
Garcia.
I'm going to look it up.
Go ahead, look it up. I'm going to go get a drink.
All right,
Was
I'll
it
look
Jeff-
it up.
Was
So,
it Jeff Garcia?
let's see. We're looking up Samuel Adams Bradford. Sleeves. Let's see.
Hold on.
So let's
Just give
see
me the year. So let me think on this. Just give me the year first.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let's find his transaction history. There's probably people listening to this that are like bleeding out of their eyeballs. All right. Let's see. Where's the trade? Okay, there's the trade. I see it.
Oh, yeah. I do remember this.
Okay, it was 2016. No, wait, stop. That's when they traded him away. They
Yeah.
traded for him in 2015.
You don't remember?
It's gonna piss me off because I know it. Fuck. All right, who is it?
Nick Foles.
Jay's laughing.
Why did I think it was gonna be something like sexier than that?
When they first sent him away,
Mm-hmm.
before they brought him back. Yep. Damn. Forgot all about that.
Nick Foles, a fourth and a second.
And they got a first round back.
And where was
Yeah,
that
but
traded to? The
A
Rams.
year and
The Rams.
And that pick became Josh Sweat.
That's a funny full circle moment.
that actually is. That's great.
Derek Barnett and Josh Sweat were what those picks turned into.
Barnett. I mean, he has a big fucking play. I know it's all luck, but if he doesn't recover that, we don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, totally.
He's
He
also-
actually, being like an okay starter for Houston. Barnett,
yeah, that's
like,
because I think they've gotten him to stop punching fucking people in the face.
That and going off sides. My God, the dude would go off sides every fucking game.
He loved going off sides.
Every fucking game, dude. Sammy,
There's no neutral zone that dude didn't love.
Sammy fucking Sleeves.
All right, what's the next question?
So the next thing, let's just do this real quick because I think this is a pretty quick one. Do they have a real, legitimate chance at repeating as Super Bowl champions? Real.
Yes.
Kenny
I
said.
But
agree.
as always, like injuries are a big part of that, right?
Yeah, no. Let's just immediately, for the sake of this conversation, just take injuries out.
Yes.
Okay, Gordy.
Yes.
Yes, Joe.
If a chance, yeah, they have a chance for sure.
How good?
Uh,
Like, is it likely? Is it now? Likely is the wrong word because it's not
Yeah, that's a
likely.
bad word.
It's
That's a
not.
naughty
It's
word.
not likely. It's not likely. But okay, listen. We'll just say it's a chance. That's cool. Jay,
yeah,
where you at?
there's
Go ahead, Jay.
I see a path to the NFC Championship for sure, and that's win 2 games.
Who is better than them from the NFC side?
Nobody.
The only team that I can think of that's even close to them and is the Lions, and that's not.
They lost both their coordinators, and I know that we
And
don't.
there's
Well, so did we.
Yeah, but like the Eagles are just used to losing them. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
not. You can't make that argument, though. You
You
can't.
absolutely can for the offense. You absolutely can. for
Jalen
the
Hurts, you can. Yes, you can. My guy's never had his coordinator more than a year and a half.
Dave wants Carson Wentz back. It's
You could
already-
argue that Jalen Hurts is the offense.
Yeah, he's the offensive coordinator for all intents and purposes, and he's got a ring to back it up now. So, like,
Yeah.
who's not going to listen
and
to
an
Jalen?
MVP.
Yeah. So the other way, the only two teams I could think of off the top of my head are the Lions and the Packers.
I am so goddamn fucking sick of hearing about the Packers. It is a fucking joke. They stink. They stink every year. They can never do it.
So-
that guy is a fucking loser. Matt, what's his name? I was gonna call him Matt Flynn.
Let's just
Flynn
go with
did play for
let's
the
just,
Packers
let's
at
just
some
go with
point.
Matt Flynn.
Who is it? What's his name? I forget.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt will suck a dick. How about that? I don't understand. I've never seen the Packers get the most hype year after year after year after year after year. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And then they got Denver Broncos making a Super Bowl run. That's really what people think, that the Broncos are contenders.
They might have the best.
They might not
defense
even
out there.
finish fucking third in their division.
By the way, go Ducks, Kenny. All right,
Go Ducks.
Bo leave.
I'm
Sorry, Jay. I get real passionate about the Packers. I fucking can't stand it. It's too
Don't sleep
much.
on the Rams. Don't sleep on the Rams. By the way,
Oh, I do love the Rams. But Matt Stafford's back is like 93 years old.
We're going to lose to the Rams in the third week of the season.
Oh, absolutely. I would bet
Yeah.
the house on that.
Yep.
I
Yep,
sold
yep.
my tickets. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's an immediate L.
They're so mad. Anyway.
okay. So they're starting to season 1 and 2. Got it. So let's just run down
Yeah,
the
the
Super
first
Bowl.
3 preseason games. They'll be 1 and 2. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Whatever. I hate that conversation. Let's just run down the Super Bowl odds. Okay.
Wait. Jay didn't give you his
well, Jay has the answer. Yeah,
Go ahead, Jay.
terrible fucking host.
Do they have a chance? Yes. Do I have a pretty strong feeling about who's going to win the Super Bowl? I do, and it's not the Eagles.
Who do you got?
I'll tell you that when we get to what a successful season is.
Oh, we're there.
Okay. So let's just talk about the Super Bowl odds, which I love because it tells the story. It paints a picture. The Eagles, and I'm just going to talk about the NFC right now. The Eagles are at plus 700 to win the Super Bowl. The next best team in the NFC odds to win the Super Bowl is the Detroit Lions at plus 1,200. That is a Grand Canyon size hole in the odds world.
We don't even need the rest.
From plus 700 to plus 1,200. And then the next one is the Packers at 1,300. So they're basically the same. So
What am I missing with the Packers?
I think that's probably right.
Someone please tell me what I'm missing with the Packers.
they're good.
mean,
Penny. You're hating on
Packers
them.
are a good team.
You're just hating on them. They're good.
They get the most hype I've ever seen every
They're
year.
solid. They're just a solid
They
team.
lose every fucking year in the first round. Every year.
They have a good quarterback. They have not every year. They beat the Cowboys.
That was a great fucking game. That
that was the best.
That
We
was
were
the
like, the Eagles are going nowhere this year, but you know what? The Packers beat the Cowboys in Dallas, so who the fuck cares? Yeah. I mean, I like the Packers. I think the Packers have just as good a shot at as the Lions.
Maybe I think Jordan Love is just really overrated.
Packers Lions week 1, by the way.
Oh, when is that? Sunday night? Who's the Sunday night game?
No, it's not Sunday night. It's that's a 425.
Jay, remember how much I used to hate
Sunday night is Ravens Bills.
I was going to say,
Woo!
It's a great game.
All right,
this first week's schedule is out of control. Really,
It is
Monday?
fucking bonkers.
I'm excited. What's Monday?
Minnesota, Chicago. That's kind of a letdown.
JJ McCarthy.
That's a good rivalry game, but
Oh, wait. There's normally 2. What's the other one?
no, there's
there's
not
only
2.
one this year.
There's not 2.
Oh, thanks.
They
Rob.
realize that that's a dumb idea.
yeah. Well, it is a dumb idea. So.
I know it is.
They have to
It
go
took
to
7
Brazil
years
Friday.
to come up with that.
Green Bay minus 2.5 in that game, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that they have a real shot at repeating. I think that and honestly, I think that the way that the NFC is set up, injuries aside, I think that they have probably the best shot that any team has ever had to repeat. That's how I
You
feel.
mean any Eagles team?
Yeah, and or any team in recent history. The way that the league is set up, like the Chiefs have had, like the way that the Chiefs did things was insane. They had to go through a gauntlet every year. The league was good. It wasn't like they were beating up on shitty teams. Like we're talking about the Lions and the Packers and like who else?
You mean the conference, not the league, right?
Yeah. Sorry, the conference.
Yeah.
And like you're emerging out of this conference where there's not that much competition. The Chiefs didn't do that. The Chiefs were beating legit teams. And I just don't, I mean, unless we're sleeping on somebody like the next like realm of teams is the Rams, the 49ers, and the Commanders.
Ooh,
like
you have the 49ers in that tier.
That's where they are in the Super Bowl odds.
They have an easy schedule.
I'm just looking at the Super Bowl.
Okay, is that what it is?
Probably.
Really easy schedule. Like the easiest in the league.
Yeah, so I mean, Super Bowl odds they're at plus 2,000.
What are the Bucks at?
Tampa Bay is at plus 2,800.
Yeah, I love Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, same.
But like, if you're looking to take a flyer on a team, like
Tampa Bay's gonna be sneaky good.
yeah, I think Tampa Bay's sneaky. You could take them to like win the NFC. It's probably like you probably could still make like 15.
Dude, if we lose to the Bucks in the NFC Championship game, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Plus
it's not
12
gonna be okay.
Plus 1,200 to win the NFC
Derek Brooks is gonna come out of retirement
for the Bucks.
Derek Brooks is not the one I have nightmares about.
Rondé.
So yeah, according to the odds, which don't predict everything, but they tell a story. Injuries aside, it's looking like Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, Lions, Packers.
What's it look like on the AFC side? Because I'm really curious about that. I have strong feelings there.
Ravens plus 650 is the odds-on favorite. Second place, Buffalo Bills 750. Chiefs third, 800.
Wow, Chiefs third. Wow, all right.
They're old. They're old and crusty.
Nah, I mean not really. Their defense isn't old, but yeah, they got other problems. That's for
Their
sure.
defense is really good though. I think their defense is going to be sneaky.
and they have a really good coach.
We got that too.
Who's their coach?
Spags.
Didn't look so good in the Super Bowl. Although he did look all right. It was just the offense that was a trash.
All right, so the time has come. Let's do the Eagles walkthrough. Schedule. How do we want to break this up to make it bite-sized pieces?
3. That won't work.
What do you want to go?
Let's do
Are you
4
gonna-
and 4.
4 and 4. What do you mean by that?
Like, let's do the first 4 games and then do the second 4 games because they have 8 games before the bye week, so we can have an 8-game record before we move on. So, we'll go to Jay first. So first 4: Dallas, home at KC, home Rams, at Tampa.
I think that's 2 and 2. I'm listen. If you go back and listen to the podcast last year at this time, I think I said 2-2, and I think I said 4-4, and then I said they're not going to lose many games after that.
That's what happened.
I just think that that's kind of the formula with a team that's not playing a lot in the preseason, but has a fuck ton of talent, and that's what this team's going to be. So I'll give you 2-2 there.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Joe, what do you think?
Same 2-2.
Gordy?
KC, Rams.
2-2.
Actually, I think it's interesting to talk about the losses too. So if we can spend a couple minutes on that. So, Jay, what are your losses there?
Yeah, it's KC and the Rams. The only one I can basically guarantee is the Rams. I really don't feel good about that game. I don't give me Sean McVay and Matt Stafford with a chip on their shoulder. Those guys are actually dogs, and like we beat them in the snow, and they could very easily create that story where like if it wasn't for the snow, I just think that they're going to come in here and play hard and probably win that game. The Chiefs is like, are we just Chiefs killers? Like we match up pretty well against the Chiefs for some reason. I just always will not count out losing to the fucking Bucks, unfortunately. So like, I say 2-2. So like, I think they beat the Cowboys, but I think they beat the Cowboys. I think they lose to the Rams. The other two, could go 50-50 on that.
Joe, what about you?
I agree.
Same feelings on the losses.
Yeah, Chiefs and Rams. Unless obviously injury aside. I mean, if Stafford's hurt, then
Jimmy G, right?
And I refuse to put the Eagles losing at Tampa again. I refuse.
I know. All right, Gordy, where are you at?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm in the same boat there. It's a win, loss, win for those four. But it would not surprise me if the Chiefs and Bucks games. No, I don't know. I could see them starting 1-3, but I think they start 2-2.
Kenny?
2-2, Rams, Bucks, L's.
Oh, so you got them beating Kansas City.
I do.
Okay, I'll say this. I think that if they beat Kansas City, they're going to go 4-0. Because I think they're going to get on one.
A heater?
Yeah. And I know that Rams game coming off the Chiefs week is tough. But I think that the Kansas City game, the Chiefs game is like a catalyst game. I think if they lose that game, they probably lose the Rams game. If they win the Chiefs game, I think they can win the Rams game, but then I think they could possibly lose that Tampa Bay game, but that's another one where I think they can win. So I think they can go 4-0. I think there's a path to 4-0. I also think there's a path to 1-3. So like,
yeah,
the first four games of this schedule actually are not the tough. I won't say they're the toughest, but like, they're interesting because going to Kansas City, it's the Super Bowl matchup. Dallas is always a tough opponent. It doesn't matter what the fuck is going on with either of the teams. It's always a difficult game. And honestly, I'm just kind of shocked that the line is 9, but whatever, is what it is. Kansas City, then the Rams coming back, like Jay just said, there's a huge chip on their shoulder. They had the Eagles beat, really. They felt like they did in that snow game. And then Tampa Bay, who knows what you're going to get out of Tampa Bay. I know that we can't win in Tampa Bay, but they're just not, they're not like they're not like going to show up and execute every game, Tampa Bay. So if you get bad Tampa Bay, you could roll Tampa Bay here. You could win by 4 touchdowns. But you could also lose by 2. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting first 4 games to me.
Dude, if they go 4-0, they could just go undefeated the whole season. If 4-0 happens out of the gate with this team, the rest of the league better fucking watch out.
Yeah,
I mean,
if that could be historic if they start off like that.
I just like Kenny brings up a good point. Kansas City is aging. Kansas City is not at what they were, right? We've beaten Kansas City. We know what Kansas City's going to do. We know what they're going to work on. They're missing one of their top playmakers in that game in week 2. They're beatable, especially in week 2.
The Eagles also get a couple extra days to prepare for them, starting on Thursday.
Yeah.
You play them 10 days later, so
Yeah, long week. Yep.
long week there.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that there is a path to 4-0. I really do. This meaning nothing, but so let's move on to the next 4 games. So Jay, back to you, or Kenny, did you go? You went 2-2. Jay, let's go back to you. So it's home Denver, at the Giants, at the Vikings, home Giants.
We got 2 Giants in there.
Are we sweeping the Giants?
Well, that's 2 wins. Yeah. I'll say this before I go for the rest. Wait, what's the first game in that 4-game stretch?
Denver.
Giants.
Home
Yeah,
Denver.
okay.
Home Denver.
And that's 4 wins to me. I will say that I think the Giants might have a quarterback, and I don't know what like the like official numbers or whatever the scouts say about Jackson Dart, but like his preseason looked pretty fucking scary if you ask me. And I don't know. I don't know that they have the team surrounding him, but I'd be all right with it if the Giants got a fucking quarterback. It's been a long time since those games have been competitive. But I go 4 wins there.
All right, 4. You got 4 wins there. I know Kenny. They got Kenny's boy, Neighbors. That's Kenny's boy.
I have him in my dynasty league now, so that's a
Kenny loves Neighbors. Joe, what do you think? Home against Denver, at Giants, at Vikings.
I got
home
3-1. I think they dropped to the Vikings.
What, JJ McCarthy? Fucking change it right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna change it. They drop them to the Vikings.
No fucking way. JJ
Big Ten forever.
We haven't lost to the Vikings in 3 decades. We also can't beat the Seahawks or the fucking Bucks.
No, we cannot beat the Seahawks. All right, so 3-1. So Joe, you're at 5-3.
Yep.
At the bye. I think Jason is 6-2 at the bye. Gordy, what do you got?
Also 3-1 on that stretch, and it's a loss at the Vikes. I just feel like
3 at the
some point Minnesota is going to actually put a game together, and the Eagles aren't going to bring their best in one of these matchups.
I mean, it's usually bound to happen, right?
Dude, I mean, like Jay just said, we can't beat the Bucks or the Seahawks. At some point, we will. I mean, like, so
Fucking
the
this
Vikes
year.
are going to do the same thing this year. Listen, I don't care as long as we beat them in the playoffs. That's all I care about. This game is completely useless to me.
Do the Eagles
3-1 there?
Okay, so you got them also 5-3 at the
Yes.
bye, which is fine, totally fine. Kenny, what about you?
So I think 4-0, but my heart knows 3-1 is probably the right answer. I just don't know what the loss is.
Do you think they sweep the Giants really? Because I feel like they probably don't.
Who's the quarterback?
It's gonna be Dart.
Is it Dart though, or because I mean the official
Not gonna be
depth
dark
chart?
by that point.
Yeah, that's
Jay-
what I'm saying. So
Jay, are you muted?
I'm back.
Okay. I got you. I think that Russell Wilson is technically the quarterback.
correct. So like, is it going to be Russell Wilson? Then they sweep. If it's Jackson Dart, they might go 1-1.
So you think they sweep Russell Wilson?
Dude,
He's a bitch. He sucks.
he's another one. He's cooked. Cooked.
The Giants are.
You literally saw him with the Steelers last year. I mean,
Yeah.
and the Steelers are objectively a way better offense than what the Giants should be or are. You know.
I think. I don't know.
The Giants have a great front, but it's pass rush heavy, and the way you neutralize that is by running the football. Which the Eagles do very well.
I totally agree.
I mean, Dexter Lawrence is great against the run, but I mean, I'm not particularly worried about Burns and Carter against the run. So,
All right, so
Thibodeau.
Kenny's 3-1, so another 5-3. And I think
Drop it, Dave. 8-0. Drop it.
No, I think that there's a loss or two in there. Actually, I think that Denver game is tricky. It's a home game, but Denver's weird. Denver has a good defense. I don't know. Something about that Denver game is weird.
That's why they're Super Bowl favorites.
I think there's two losses for me in there. But like I said, if they go 4-0, it's all bets are off. So I almost can't even go with the 4-0 plan because the 4-0 plan you almost can't you can't predict the rest of the schedule if you think they're going to go 4-0. So my gut tells me they're going to go 2-2, and then they're going to go 2-2 again. So I think they're going to be 4-4 at the bye.
Whoa.
So far, Dave's got the Eagles at either 4-0, 3-1, 2-2, or 1-3 after the first 4 games.
No, I'll stick to one. I'll go
2-2. You're going with 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a path to 4-0. That's all. I'm not doing that. 2-2 and 2-2. So I think that they're actually going to lose the Giant game, and I think they're going to lose the Viking game.
You just spent 2 minutes telling us why Denver was sneaky, and then now you're gonna go to the Minnesota.
Yeah,
That's fucking terrible. You talked for 2 minutes about why Denver is gonna win, and then when you ask you who it is, you go,
it's not Denver.
Vikings?
It's not. This is not Denver. It's the road games.
That's good stuff.
Let me pour another drink.
Here's a 20-minute monologue of why I think
I did
Denver Broncos
20
are really
minutes.
fucking
I said the fucking Denver game is tough. They have a
Right.
good defense. That's all I fucking said.
You guys are insane. If
That's
you
what
think
I said.
that JJ McCarthy is gonna beat the Eagles. Insane to me.
In Minnesota? Why is it insane, Kenny?
He fucking stinks. He's fucking terrible. He was terrible at Michigan. They only won because they cheated.
I know. Listen. I didn't like him at
JJ
Michigan.
McCarthy. I gotta sit here and listen to you fucking goons try to convince me that JJ McCarthy is gonna beat the fucking Eagles.
Don't let me in with Dave.
Jesus Christ! I feel like
Hold on, I'm not the only one.
Highlight
Joe,
show.
didn't you say it too?
Yeah.
and Gordo. It's just insane. JJ McCarthy. Fucking A. I've seen it all. JJ McCarthy.
What's their depth chart? Who's the backup? I think it's going to be the backup.
Dave, I'll tell you right now, if the Vikings beat the Eagles, you're going to have one hell of a clip here. You better save this shit.
Kenny, I'm fucking showing up at your house if the Eagles lose that game.
Yeah, everyone gets to take turns and wake up my toddler. So
Oh my god! Oh my god! You know who the backup is in Minnesota, right?
It's Carson Wentz, baby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, that would hurt Dave's soul.
Man, I just realized. Would it?
I'm upper decking every toilet in your house, Kenny. If they lose that game.
You can find the one.
Dave's going to be like, I knew Carson Wentz was awesome.
I mean,
This is
guys,
why I think the Eagles are going to struggle with Denver.
guys, he was okay. He was awesome. I don't know why you're acting like he wasn't.
Who?
Anyway, Carson Wentz, he was good.
For 1 year until he became a baby back.
He was good until he wasn't. Kenny, why are you so stuck on this? I said that the defense is good. I said they might struggle with the game.
No, I'm more annoyed at you fucking JJ McCarthy takes. You fucking idiots. Ugh, painful. It's gonna be real painful if they win.
Well, no, I don't think JJ. Honestly, I think that if they do lose that game, it's like a 17-13
He doesn't have to be great.
because
What
the
week is
offense
that?
can't score.
What week is that?
7.
Fuck, Addison's probably back, right? Or is he only doing a 3?
Yeah, Addison is back,
He's back. He's back.
He did. Like I said, J.J. McCarthy doesn't have to be good.
and they'll have Hawk.
He has to be okay.
I don't even see him being.
Well, I hope you're right, and I hope the Eagles win.
He was so bad in
All
Michigan.
right now, I will give you anybody who wants it 13.5 points up to $200 a piece. Whoever fucking wants it. There is no fucking way. That is a blowout.
I mean, I don't think it's a blowout.
Of course not. J.J. McCarthy's the quarterback.
It's not how it works.
What do you mean?
It's just not how it works, man.
I will be fucking floored.
Yeah, well, were you floored when fucking Kirk Cousins to fucking chained them and fucking whipped their ass on Monday Night Football?
No, I was at the ER.
You were
with
at
my
the fucking
son.
urgent
Have
care.
some respect.
Also floored at the urgent care.
Yeah, it was the fucking chop. I was also getting yelled at for watching the game on my phone. He's fine. He's fucking fine.
All right,
That's classic Kenny though. As soon as I pull into that tailgate, just rip 6 fucking shotguns off the state sides to get a call. You gotta meet me at Chop.
okay, guys, I gotta go. I was like, what? Okay.
Oh my
Insane.
god.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again on Thursday.
Dude, he's fucking popping a fever right now. I know it's gonna fucking happen.
All I can think of is the Shane Gillis meme.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next 4 games. At Green Bay, Kenny obviously thinks that's a win. Home against Detroit, at the Cowboys, and then home against the Bears.
Oh my
Jay, you started.
I hate that.
I'm gonna pour some more bourbon because I can.
Oh,
I
I
think I
hate
go 3-1 here. I would
By the
say
way,
that-
Gordy, drinking isn't eat. By the way, buddy,
I did notice that. Yeah, good for you.
it's just the thing. I just like bitter shit. Go ahead, Jay. Sorry.
I think I go 3-1 there. We're reaching the part of the schedule where like they should really start to heat up, and I'm not going to claim they're not going to lose any games here, but I don't see too many after this, so I'll take 3-1 here.
So you what's the loss?
Would you give me again?
At Green Bay, home against the Lions, at the Cowboys, home against the Bears.
I'm going to be at this game at Green Bay.
So you have them sweeping the Cowboys and the Giants so far.
Uh-huh.
Okay, got it. Sparrow, where are you at?
This is where I think they start imposing their will. They're going 4-0.
Ooh, that's
They
pretty.
always play Green Bay well in Green Bay, but they have their bye. The Lions lost their Hall of Fame center, and the RD line is strongest up the middle. Jared Goff can't move. Dallas sucks, and Caleb Williams sucks. So there we are.
All right, I can get on board with that. Gordy, where you feel?
I'm going to go 3-1, with the loss being home at the Lions or home with the Lions. I don't know why. I just kind of have a feeling on that one.
3-1. Who's the loss?
Lions.
Okay, I mean that's
I don't know.
no. I mean if they come here and beat us, it's probably because they ran. What's the play? Stumblebum.
Yeah, right.
All right, Kenny. What about you?
What's my losses at right now?
3. So how many you got left?
2. Because I could see them going 2-2, but I don't know the rest of the.
Oh, you got 12-5.
Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna go.
Okay.
I-
Yeah. So at Green Bay, home against Detroit, at the Cowboys, home against the Bears.
I think they go. I think they lose to the Lions and they lose to the Cowboys.
Okay.
So I have them at 2-2, but now I don't know what the rest of the fucking year is. So that's making me stressed.
So you only got one more left, right?
No, I.
Oh, you're none. You got to run the table.
Yeah, so I'll have to wait and see what that looks like.
Ooh, the last 5, the gauntlet. Okay, so in these 4, I think that they win against Green Bay because they're undefeated off the bye. And I think that they're going to be juiced up and ready for that game. I think that the home game against the Lions, I think they'll be. That's the one that they could lose in these 4. So I'm going to go 3-1, and I'm going to give them a loss against Detroit. we'll take the Cowboys, and we'll take the Bears. 3-1, and mostly the Detroit thing is mostly because it's like kind of like it's almost like a trap, like in the opposite way, because I think they're going to get up for that Green Bay game. Monday Night Football off the bye, Lambeau Field.
They're gonna be annoyed at them too because of the fucking tush push. They're
Yeah.
gonna be amped.
Yeah, they're going to be amped for that Green Bay game, and I think that could affect the Lions game a little bit.
Let down.
Yeah, so I think that Detroit game could be problems.
Do you think they beat the Lions last year? I mean, I really don't think they could have, but
The Lions didn't have a defense, dude.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Who's tackling anyone?
Yeah, I mean, like Saquon could have had fucking 300 yards against them. I don't know.
Last year's Birds team would have destroyed that Lions team just because of how injured they were.
Especially later in the year, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
I'm not sure, and I guess this is the whole point of winning the Super Bowl. But I'm not sure there was a team in the league that was beating that team.
No, not last year. The Eagles were just on something last year, man. They were on a different level. It was awesome. I don't know if we'll ever see it again. And Kenny didn't have any fun.
I like a closer Super Bowl. I don't think that's so fucking controversial.
It is. It's terrible. Jesus Christ.
So I think I'm the crumb bum here. I'm 7-5 at this point.
Oh, shocker!
7-5. All right. So the last 5 games, Kenny has them running the table automatically. So there's.
And I'm gonna have to once I hear it, I'm gonna have to go backwards.
Kenny has no input here. So Jay, do you want to break this up into 3 and 2, or how do you want to do this? We got you got at the Chargers,
Okay.
home against the Raiders, and then you have the home and away with Washington, and you have the at Buffalo in there.
I got a win at Buffalo.
Win at Buffalo, week 17.
That's the last week. Yep.
Is this the new stadium yet?
That's not the last week. It's the week. It's the next to last week.
Second to last week. I think they beat
No,
Washington.
Kenny, not yet.
I think they beat Washington 1 out of 2 there. And who am I missing?
Then you have at the Chargers and home against the Raiders.
Those are wins.
Chargers are one of those teams.
And that's Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there too.
Ooh, nice. That's a good trip.
Yeah, I'm excited. I got old neighbors coming through for that one, so that'll be awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool trip. All right, Joe, what do you think?
I got them beating the Chargers, beating the Raiders, beating the Commanders, losing to the Bills, and then losing to the Commanders because that game won't matter.
Okay, so do you have what is that? 13?
12-5.
12. Okay. And that game doesn't matter. So when they beat Buffalo, they seal it. Or sorry, you when they beat Washington in Washington, that seals the division.
Pretty much, yeah.
Essentially. Okay. Gordy, what do you think?
Where do you have my record right now? Do you have it written down? I wasn't paying attention.
No, I was keeping track of it in my head, but I don't remember. I think that you were 5-3 at the bye because like mostly everyone was.
It was 5-3 at the bye, and then I went 3-1. So that's 8
Yeah, there you go.
4 from
Yeah.
that point forward. All right. Lost Chargers, win Raiders. Let's put a question mark on that first Commanders game. I do think they beat the Bills. I could see them potentially loss, win, loss. Yeah, so they win 3 of those games. Lost to the Chargers, lost to the Bills, beat the Raiders, beat the Commanders. I think they finish with a win, even though it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you also don't think week 18 is going to matter.
I don't, and I really think that speaks more about how the NFC East is just not a good division this year. To be quite honest with you, I don't think the division's
Yeah, I
all
agree.
that strong. I don't think the NFC is all that strong. So I don't think it says anything about the Birds. I think the East has a very tough schedule. All these teams obviously are not an easy schedule for any of the NFC's teams, but I just think that 11 wins essentially gets it done.
All right, Kenny, what about you?
I have them at 12-5, and I don't know where to take it out at because I don't see them being any worse. You know what I mean? Like I can't.
No, I think
Yeah.
12. I think 12-5 is a good record. Honestly, I think the Vegas over under right now is at 11.5, which obviously means that 11 or 12 wins is probably going to be where it lands, unless they have a great season or have injuries, right? I think 12-5 is a good place to have them.
So I would
But,
have to give you two back because I think they lose to the Chargers and they lose.
yeah, I don't. I just don't think they're going to run the table at the end. I mean,
Yeah, no, there's no way. And the reason I agree with these guys, I think the division's wrapped up when we beat them in Washington. So like those last games, you know, if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get at 12-5 or what. You know what I mean?
Well, but what doesn't matter though? Like, what if they're playing for home field?
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. That does matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see them. I mean, I was fucked up earlier in the in the weeks. Then you know what I mean. Like I didn't know it was that tough at the end there, but I just think this team is 12-5, and you know, honestly, I'll hold my predictions. I guess.
yeah. No, that's cool. I think that they end up 12-5. I honestly do. I think. But the one thing that I'm surprised about is that everyone thinks that Buffalo game is going to be so simple.
Are they still in their old stadium? Did someone answer?
I think that they are
Yeah.
still. I think this
Yeah,
is the
they
last
still got one more year.
one more
It's the
year.
last
in the
year.
old flu. Yeah.
I haven't
And-
moved to Buffalo.
I just think that that game could be important for Buffalo, and I think that Buffalo is probably going to be most likely playing for home field advantage in that game, and I think that they're going to split with Washington. You know, that Chargers game on the road on Monday Night Football is a tough game, but I still think they're going to win it. So I think they're going to lose those two games. I think they're going to lose those two road games, which is different than you guys. You guys thought that they were going to win at Washington and at Buffalo, most of you.
But I mean, if they, well, I see what you're saying with the home field.
You're looking at the schedule and going, you know what? Now that I look at the schedule, aren't you saying maybe they're not going to be 12-5? Isn't that kind of the point of looking at the schedule? Just saying. You may not feel so confident at this point, is what I'm hearing.
I think that they're 11-6 this year. That's what my record came out to.
Which is still a good year.
Totally. And I think
On a
and
hard schedule, yeah.
yeah, and I think that it should win the division the way that I had it going. Unless the Commanders like fucking sweep everybody, which I don't think is going to happen. So, I think that the Eagles should win a division, and I think that they should be even at 11 wins, they might even still be in the mix for fucking home field advantage because unless the NFC North is just a shamble and the Lions just roll it, you know,
Each other.
what's the Lions schedule look like? I didn't look at that. But you know, so Kenny, do you think that they stay 12-5 with your
Yeah.
original prediction?
Yeah.
You know, Lions schedule is tough. Before we move into the playoffs and like what we think at the end, like let's look at the Lions schedule. And I'm not saying we got to go game by game, but just listen to who they got to play. Obviously, they have their division twice, right? They got Green Bay, they got Minnesota, and they got Chicago. But aside from that, they are at Baltimore. They're home against Cleveland, so they're playing the East. Home against Cleveland, at Cincinnati, at Kansas City, home against Tampa Bay. They're at the Redskins. They're at the Eagles. They're home against the Giants, home against the Cowboys, and then they're also at the Rams, home against the Steelers, which the Steelers might actually be playing for fucking playoff fucking position at that point. At Minnesota, at Chicago is how they end it. So like their schedule's not easy either. So I don't know, man. 11 or 12 wins, you're probably in the mix for home field, which is weird. That's a weird season.
That's cool.
That is cool, actually. That is cool. So Kenny, you kind of alluded to something at the end. So let's go to the next level of this, right? So we did the season. Let's go to where we think they're going to end up. And this kind of tags into what do you think is a successful season? So let's kind of combo this. Let's give, what do you think, where do you think they end up, and what is a successful season for you? Let's keep it going in the order. Let's start with Jay.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of echo sentiments from last year. I said that losing to losing to the 49ers in the championship game would not be a successful season. Like, I don't think we can point to that and be like, yeah, that's successful. The Eagles have higher standards at this point. Now, I'm also a believer that anything can happen in one game. So I can't say that a successful season is winning the Super Bowl. I don't think that's fair. So my answer to that question is a successful season is NFC champs. I think that. So this is the real feeling for the season for me. I think that with the modern NFL, modern sports landscape, you have to be aware of stories, and I think the Bills would be a hell of a story at this point. They were on Hard Knocks. They've got the quarterback. They've got the history without the championship, and Patrick Mahomes has stood in their way for a long time, and I don't think he's going to anymore. And it could be the Ravens. We could look at it that way, but I just feel like the story is the Bills, and I'm not very confident in the Eagles beating the Bills in the Super Bowl if that's the way it goes. So my prediction is Eagles lose to the Bills in the Super Bowl.
Nice. Joe, what do you think?
Mine is just reaching the championship game. Is successful to me. I have them 12-5. Wouldn't be surprised and be totally fine with 11-6. I'm not really sure. I mean, who their opponent's going to be in the championship game. If they end up losing the championship game, I wouldn't be like, what a waste of a season or whatever. The fact that they got back there would be enough for me to say it was a success. Should the expectations be another Super Bowl appearance? Yeah, I can definitely go along with that argument. But just getting back to the championship game with the schedule, and kind of like not really retooling, but like gearing up for another batch of who needs to be signed and who needs to be, take a step up, and kind of like leaning more on your youth. I think a championship game would be fine for me in terms of being satisfied for the season.
I like that. Gordy, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'll echo some of those same sentiments where I feel like if it's anything less than the NFC Championship game, I would be pretty disappointed. And the reason I would be disappointed, not to like kind of throw that into a negative light, but from 2017 to 2018, there was a really big drop off. But that team was old. That was a veteran team. That's not this team. This team is younger. These guys are signed for a long time for the most part. They had their veterans. They moved on. They are going with even more youth on defense and all that stuff. That's great. And these guys are going to grow into it. But they are built to continue to contend, not a one-shot deal. This team has been built and put together to continue to contend. So I'd like to see them at least get to the championship game, NFC's championship game or Super Bowl. Either one, obviously, I would be very, very happy with. If they lost in a tough game to, I'm going to just say an opponent, but if it's a team like the Lions that actually has talent, you know, hey, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, but you're still there. You're still on the doorstep. You're still one of the top 4 or 5 great teams. You know, uh, any of that would be good for me. I would be fine if they go out in a wild card round or don't win the division somehow. That would be very disappointing. That's what happened after 2017, and I don't want to see that again. So, yeah,
I totally agree with that.
yeah.
Kenny, what's your end of the road?
I think
Kenny,
they're gonna win the
Earth
Super
to
Bowl.
Kenny, Earth to Kenny.
They're gonna win the Super Bowl, and they got to win the division. If like, and then they like,
Yeah.
I agree with Gordo. Like the division needs to be won, and if they get to the NFC Championship game and they don't get blown out, I think that's pretty good for me.
I think that they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. I think they're gonna play the Bills, and I think it's gonna be one of the best Super Bowls we've seen in a long time. And I don't know who's gonna win. I don't. But I see it. I could totally see it being Eagles Bills. It just makes sense to me. I think the Bills are just due to get there, get over the hump, and get to the Super Bowl. Whether or not they win will depend on the health of the other team, honestly, at the end of the day. And that's why I think that game in Buffalo is such a huge game, because if the Bills are playing for home field advantage and they put everything into it and they beat the Eagles in that game, and then they come back and they have the rematch in the Super Bowl, I think that it actually gives the Eagles the upper hand, and I think the Eagles could beat them in the Super Bowl. But I think that the Eagles Bills Super Bowl would be fucking electric. Just a fucking electric Super Bowl, man.
Where is the Super Bowl this year?
Santa Clara.
It's in
Santa Clara.
it's 49er Stadium, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this Bills Eagles Super Bowl would just be so cool. Really. And just to see the Eagles make it back there and have a chance to repeat. Yeah, I mean, that would be really fucking cool, really special. But, at the end of the day, it all comes down to really what it's going to come down to, I think, for the Eagles is health. Whether they're 11 wins, 12 wins, 14 wins, whatever they end up doing, it's going to matter. What's going to matter is health. Is Jalen Hurts healthy? Are the key pieces healthy? They can probably lose a lineman here and there, but not for the season. If you get season-ending injuries, your season pretty much ends, and that's just how it is in the NFL. It's just the way it is. I don't like that, but it is. That is true.
Well, they've done a really good job of managing that over the course of the last few years, and I think part of that's got to do with the preseason and understanding that you can't just put your whole weight on these guys.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Also, the depth. They understand how important depth is.
Yeah.
And not just resting on what you have going into the preseason depth wise. They'll move for backup linemen that way they know they can depend on. All right, we don't have a tackle on camp. Bring back Fred Johnson.
Yeah.
Go Birds, Joey, go Birds. But yeah, so I mean that's where we're at. I mean, it's not Super Bowl or bust, but man, it would be really fucking cool to see them go on another run and give us another fun fucking winter.
I think it's Super Bowl or bust, to be clear.
Super Bowl. You think it's make it to the Super
Bowl
or
bust. That shit. How can we sit here and say they can lose the NFC?
You think if they lose in a knockdown, drag out fucking battle in the NFC Championship?
Who? I mean, I hear you,
I
but
don't know.
This team should be better than whoever's there.
To be clear, they should be better than whoever is there. The
So you're
Eagles
saying-
have by far the most talent.
So what you guys are saying
They
is
do.
if they make it to the NFC Championship game and they're favored, it's a
Well-
really big disappointment.
They're healthy.
The outside factor here is that game could not be in Philadelphia very easily because of their schedule. And now we can get into an argument about whether if they're playing an away game.
What if they're at San Francisco?
Yeah. I mean, I hope that's
No.
not how it goes, but
No.
That's why I put it. I don't think they're getting home field.
It's interesting.
Unfortunately, so that's why I think they're.
It won't be San Fran.
No,
It won't be
it'll
San Fran.
No.
Weirder shit has happened.
San
They have
Fran.
an easy schedule, but I think LA is still way better than them than San Fran.
Oh, I totally agree.
Unless Stafford's hurt. It all depends on Stafford's vertebrae. I mean,
yeah. How many fusions does he have now? I don't even know.
I mean, he doesn't. He knows. He's unreal. If he stays healthy, LA's. I got LA above everybody besides probably Detroit in terms of competition.
I can't do it anymore. Bye.
No, you can't hang up, Kenny. No, you have to stay.
I am on
here.
another continent.
I know you have to. All right, listen. Thanks, boys, for coming. We're gonna wrap it up. Kenny's turning into a pumpkin, as he likes to say. So we're gonna wrap it. Go Birds! And hey, it's Super Bowl or bust, apparently.
it is. Go Birds.
Go Birds!
Birds.